Art Hubbard is with us of Hubbard Mechanical. Okay, Art. It was crazy, hot, dry. All the ground was cracked.
Yep.
Just from lack of moisture. And now we've had this just overabundance of rain very, very quickly. And unfortunately, there's been a lot of flooding, especially in eastern Kentucky. So
there has been.
This is a good time to get out and assess if we've got some major drainage issues.
Yes, biggest thing, we've talked about it many times. Look at your gutters. Make sure that they're going away from your house. Look for low spots that you have. Hopefully you know where your sewer line comes into your house and your water line comes into your house, because as it gets dry, the ground can kind of shift, and when it gets wet, it can go back. And so it might not snap your sewer lines, but it can create valleys, and it can create like a wave effect, and so you're not going to drain anymore, which unfortunately you still got to dig it up as if it was broken. Same thing with water lines. We've actually seen it sometimes that the ground shifts so much that the water lines get broken too, or they get kinked and you lose flow. So if you notice that you don't have the flow you used to have, that's a very good indication that you got to check your water lines out. Yeah,
that's a little alarming.
Yeah.
Just to think all of that with just the change of weather can happen.
Yes, very much so.
And unfortunately, it's a lot of the times it's things we don't realize until it's too late.
Yeah, and really for like the sewer lines and the water lines, it's hard to see. You know, you're talking about 30 inches underground, so you can't really just go out there and look to see if it's doing good. So it's just stuff to be aware of, and just be, just study your house. And hey, my water flow's a little less than what it used to be. My toilets, they're not flushing like they used to. It seems like they're getting a little higher, or it just seems like it's not normal. Then at that point we can come in, we can assess it and see, hey, here's how we do it before it becomes a major issue.
So on downspouts like this, for instance, this one, even though we have this extender on it, that water is tending to just stay right there.
Yes. What you can do, like at my house, what we have is I took mine and I buried it underground, and I put it out about 10 feet from my house, and I put about a 3-foot diameter pit about 12 inches deep of gravel. And so the downspout goes into the gravel, and the gravel helps it disperse, and it distributes it a little more even, so it's all underground, so it doesn't create those issues.
Now, I'm going to be honest, Art. That sounds like a lot of work for someone like myself, like if I was to do this.
It is, yeah.
So what are my options?
Get a buddy. We can come out, we can do that. You can get some, if you have people that have like landscape, buddies and stuff like that, they can do that. But that's the best ultimate solution for that.
And a lot of people might be thinking, well, like, why are you talking about this? I mean, that doesn't necessarily directly impact you.
It doesn't like you think, but it can, because if water goes into crawl spaces, a lot of stuff is in crawl space that affects us. So we do this to prevent major damage from happening.
All right, how can they get a hold of you?
They can call us at the office at 859-340-4509.